morning, everyone. Welcome to another Saturday yoga in the garage today. Just a little change of scenery, see what happens. See how much I screw up over here. Who knows? Maybe I'll hit something. Maybe something will hit me. That's just life. Um, so I'm hoping you can read the descriptions. The first time I added one, we'll see how that goes. I need a lot of hip work. I need a lot of breath work. So that's what we'll focus on today. Uh, for next week, if you want something, comment, text me, call me, send me a carrier pigeon, whatever. Just reach out. Have some blocks at the ready. Maybe not some salt, but oh well. So yeah, we'll just get started. Lay down on your back, preferably not on a wet puddle. I got puddles on both sides. All right, never mind. This is happening. Oh. So just lie down on your back and start to come into your breath. Slow inhales, slow exhales. Take a big breath in through your nose. Open mouth out. Another breath in. Sigh. One last big breath in. Sigh it all out. Seal your lips. Breathe in and out your nose. Deep inhales. Deep exhales. And really try to make each breath a little longer, a little deeper than the one before. I've been struggling this week with just breath control, so I'm hoping this practice will at least get me a little bit more back into alignment in that sense. Bring your right knee into your chest, hug it in, squeeze it in, move it all around. See what's going on here? See what's happening, see what's shaking. Side to side, maybe you want to roll the ankle, maybe you just want to squeeze it in, I'm going to say things, do things that work for me. They may not work for you. Just take it easy, take it slow. Just have fun with it. Or maybe you see something I do, and you're like, I want to take it a little further. That's on you. Go for it. No judgment here. You do you. I'll do me. And squeeze that knee into your chest. Supine twist. So take it off to your side. I'm going to change my angle so you see what's going on. Oh. So we are squeezing in, we're supine twist, and taking it off to the left across your body. Oh. I love this stretch. It really stretches out kind of the muscles right below the rib all the way down to the hip. And it stretches the side hip out a little bit. You want to focus on keeping that shoulder blade down on the ground. Don't force. Just let it be. Now, mine's not completely on the ground, and that's okay. It might not be right now, but if we take our time, breathe slow, you might find yourself getting a little deeper with every exhale. And eventually, you'll open up a little further. Then bring it back to center, squeeze it in one more time. And down to the ground, switch it up, left knee and hug it and squeeze it and roll it all around. See what's going on with this side. Each side's a little different. What I mean by that is, some sides stretch a little further. Some people, one leg's a little longer than the other. In my case, I have screws on one side. You can roll it around if you want, moving it in, out, up, down, inside out, whatever. Squeeze in. And take it off to the right, supine twist. Oh, this isn't going as far. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Again, deep breaths. Always, always deep breaths. You do one thing and one thing today, it's at least one solid deep breath. And it may come in any pose today, so don't force the breath. Just let it flow naturally. And then bring it back to center. Now, we're going to do half pigeon on our backs. So crossing your right ankle over your left thigh. And maybe right here is good enough for you. Maybe you're just getting a solid hip stretch here. Fantastic. Stay. You want to take it a little further? Bring this in. You can grab kind of the foot, the ankle. And you also see me, I'm bringing the left leg in as well. And I'm just taking it to a comfortable spot. And this right here is great for me. I used to go a little further than this, but right now this feels fantastic. I'm going to switch this side a little bit. What we also want to make sure, too, is you're not lifting the tailbone up. When you lift the tailbone, you start losing some of the angle of that stretch that you're going for in the hip. So you can bring it in. That's not the problem. The problem is that rounding up. Really focus on keeping that down. Oh. So even from this to just this, I know you may not be able to see it, but definitely you'll be able to sense it. So like if you feel like what's below your waistband is not on the ground, really try to at least bring it back down, keep that grounded down, and then pull this on in. See how that feels? Might feel a little different. Take one more inhale and release. Shake it out. Switch it up. Left ankle to your right thigh. Pull the right thigh in. Or this is another variation. You're just grabbing through the legs and stuff like that. You can also grab the shin. Well, I just had a little bit of a brownie and a regular brownie. A little breakfast brownie for me. You can also rock side to side too if you want, but you know I'm just good right here. I'm just A-okay. Take one more inhale. Bring it down. And just shake around a little bit, side to side, round circles. Just whatever you feel you need. And then hug your knees into your chest, rock forward and back onto your seats. You're facing forward. Man, it's just a struggle to move around nowadays. Comfortable seat, whatever that may be for you. Legs crossed, legs straight, on block, off the block. So if you feel better this way, so be it. If you want to try it out, if you've never tried it out, try it. Who knows? You might like it. Let's just start off with a couple shoulder rolls, forward, up, back and down. Rolling around. Take it slow. No, we're not rushing here. You can also kind of do some neck rolls, shoulder rolls. Then reverse the rotation, back up, forward and down. And then one rotation back to open up the chest and shoulders. Rest your hands, your thighs, your knees, close your eyes. And just some deep breaths here. And again, try to make each one a little longer, a little deeper than the one before. Take a big breath in through your nose. Open mouth out. Beautiful. We'll do some side stretching. So left hand down the ground, the right arm reaching on over. I'm going to try to mirror you as much as possible, but we'll see what happens. So left hand down, right arm reaching on over. Just take it to a comfortable spot. Ooh. So for me, my side over here started cramping up a little bit, so I needed to ease into it a little more. There we go. And next inhale, bring it on up. Switch it out. Right hand down, left arm reaching on over. Alright, this is my bad side, so let's see what happens. Oh, that's it for that for now. And again, just comfortable. And when you get there, slow your breath down. Ease into things. Oh, there we go. And your exhale, bring it up. Oh, that felt fantastic. We'll do some twists. So left hand down on the ground behind you, right hand opposite knee. Big breath in to fill up, straighten up, lengthen up. And on the exhale, twist towards the back. And when you get to a comfortable spot, big breath in. Exhale, twist a little further. Breath in. And twist. And bring it back center. Switch it up. Right hand behind you. Left opposite knee. Big breath in to fill up. Straighten up. And exhale to twist it out. And bring it back center. And then find your way to child's pose. So, sitting onto your heels, knees wide, as comfortable as you'd like. Arms reaching forward, hands down the ground. I'm just trying to find something so the floor isn't as cold. Oh, but I got sleeves. Look at that. Oh. And you just hang out here a little bit. See what's comfortable. Maybe shake around a little bit. So you find a good spot that you just hang out for a couple breaths. And again, slow inhales, slow exhales. Take a big breath in through your nose. Open mouth out. Beautiful. Another breath in. Out. One last big breath in. Inside all out. Walk your hands off to the right. So you can stretch the left side a little further. And just keep walking your hands till you feel that stretch. Feel on the left side and the shoulder, the ribs, maybe all the way down the hip. I kind of feel it right here in the QL area. When you feel it, remember deep breaths in to open up, exhale to sink into it. And bring it back center. Walk your hands off to the left. You can stretch out the right side a little further. You can keep walking till you feel that stretch. When you do, get back to those deep breaths. Slow inhales. Slow exhales. And bring it back center. Inhale up to a tabletop. So knees under your hips. Wrist under your shoulders. And we'll do some cow-cat breathing here. So on your inhales, drop your tummies, look up, chest up for cow. And on the exhales, arch the spine up. Look through the knees for cat. Inhale, cow. Drop the tummy, look up. Exhale, cat. And repeat on your own breath, slow as you need, slow as you want. Maybe you want to shake things around a little bit, move things around a little bit. Go for it. It's your practice. I'm just here to save some words, you know? Maybe you follow them, maybe you don't. Or maybe just play around, see what works for you. It's a beautiful thing. And bring it back center. Walk your hands off to the left and drop your hips off to the left. So I don't know if you'll be able to see it. So you'll see kind of my hip drop. Oh, everything's blue. You're not going to see a damn thing, are you? Oh well. My bad on that. So hips dropped off to the side. You really want to try to keep the chest as parallel to the floor as possible to get the deepest twist and stretch going. You can also rock forward, rock back when you get down there. Yeah. So I'm going to stay on this side because this is my bad side. If you want to stay here, great. If you want to switch over to the other side, go for it. Just bring your hands back to center, drop your hips off, walk your hands off to the right, drop your hips off to the right, and see what works for you over there. But this side needs a little extra love from me. And then when you're ready, bring it back to center. Shake it out if you need to. And then find yourself back to center, just to a neutral spot. Take a breath in and out. In. Out. One more inhale. Down dog. Exhale. I'm going to switch over to this side because the floor is pretty cold on my hands. So we're in down dog. Hips are lifted up, thighs are pressed back. You can have blocks under your hands if you want to ease the pressure off the wrists and shoulders. So just play around with that. Just shake it around, see what's going on. A little down dog dance action here. Sometimes I like coming down to the puppy pose, shaking things out, bringing it back. Oh, man. And then when you're ready, inhale your right leg up in the air. All right, I'm going to go back this way. Bend your knee. Oh, circles with that knee. Little circles, big circles. Just see what's going on. See if you have some nice range of motion. Inhale it up a little higher. Swing it through, low lunge, foot to the hands. Drop your back knee. Drop your back foot. Oh, I'm going down. I'm back. Hands on your front thigh. Front foot a little further forward. Right about there. At least that's for me. Maybe you go further. And you got to back off a little bit, play around. Start with your hands at heart center, take a breath in. And on the exhale, sink forward on the exhale. Let's say that twice. Try not to let the front knee go past the front ankle. So you might need to walk your front foot a little further forward if that's the case. Otherwise, you can bring it also back if you feel like you're too far forward. Where we're going here is the hip flexor stretch on the left side. So try to stay as upright as possible. Hands can stay at your thigh. They can reach up. They can reach back. Stay at heart center. Blocks if they're available. Which is what I usually do. And then your next inhale, bring it on up. Hips over your back knee. Straighten the front leg. Fold forward for the hamstring stretch. So take it to wherever's comfortable. I've been getting tighter and tighter as the weeks progress here, So I gotta do more and more modifications. But that's okay. It's just where I'm at today. And your next inhale, bring it on up. Back up to the lunge position. Bring your foot in a little bit if it's too far out. So you just want it stable under your knee. Hands at heart center. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, twist off to the right. So when you twist, you got a couple options. You can hook the elbow over the knee. But I got that breakfast brownie sitting in me, so I won't be able to do that. You can just stay upright. Do a little twist right here. You can bring one hand down to the floor to lock the other one up in the air. So I'm going to stay upright. And then bring it back center. Bring it upright. Take your foot off to the right. So hopefully you're not on something that will slide. If so, maybe you might need to change around a little bit. But you just don't want to slide because we're going to do a little side stretch action here. Right hand down your right leg, left arm reaching on over. And just getting to a comfortable spot here. Don't dump all your weight here. This is just more as a guide. Something popped. And then I'll bring it on up. Bring it back down on your knees, tabletop. Shake it out. Go to down dog, shake that out. Ooh. When you're ready, inhale your left knee up. Bend your knees, circles with that knee a little big. See what's feeling, see what's going. Inhale it up a little higher. Swing it through, low lunge, foot to the hands, drop back knee, drop the back foot. Regroup, find your balance. Front foot a little further forward. Breath in, and sink forward. Get a hand stay, reach up, reach back, reach the blocks. Wherever the side's feeling. So this feels pretty good for me. I'm just trying to stay as upright as possible. If you need to have a second block under it, go for it, I got salt everywhere here. And your next inhale, bring it on up. Do the hamstring stretch, so hips over your back knee, folding forward. stretch. Oh dear. Just remember those deep breaths, slow inhales, slow exhales. And bring it on up. Again, bring the foot in. Hands at heart center. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, twist off to the left. However you want to twist over here. Again, elbow to the outside of that front knee, hand down, hand up. Or just staying upright, twisting it up a little bit. So you can't see where my backhand is, but I kind of like propped against my hip so I can get a little bit of a shoulder opening there going. And bring it back to center. The foot off to the left. Ooh, something's under my knee. Oh, there we go. Again, make sure you're not shifting around, sliding around. Right hand down that left hand, right there. Left hand down that left leg. Right arm reaching on over. See where it goes. This is my limit here because I'm starting to cramp up over here. Not a whole lot of fun. Okay, let's try again. Better. Yeah. And that's where I'm staying here for this. Bring it back center. Hands down, tabletop. And find your way to down dog, shaking it all out. Oh. Take a breath in. Out. In. Out. One more inhale. And on your exhale, walk your feet to your hands. Hanging ragdoll, also a deep forward fold here. You can bend your knees as little or as much as you like. Grab opposite elbows, grab behind the legs, behind the back. Oh. Maybe you need to bend your knees a little bit too, that's fine. Sometimes when I start the practice off, I'll just have a block under me. You know, I don't know where the practice is going to take me. The block will be there just in case. And then release everything, hands down towards the ground. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise on with a big breath in. Fold all the way down. Halfway lift. Fold. Rise all the way up. Big breath in. Fold all the way down. Half lift. Fold. And once more, rise all the way up. Big breath in. And start center. Round down your feet. Tuck your bellies in. Head and shoulders one last little shake. And then close your eyes. Take a big breath in through your nose. Open mouth out. Beautiful. Inhale your arms up to the ceiling. Open your eyes. Exhale, fold all the way down. And we're going to stay down here for a little bit, so maybe grab a block. And we're just going to do a couple little twists. So left hand down on the ground or the block. Bend your left knee. Lift your right arm up towards the ceiling. And keep your right leg as straight as possible. Take a breath in, out, in, out. One more inhale. Bring it on down. Switch it up. Right hand down. Right knee bent. Left arm up. Left whole leg straight. Oh, that was tight. Hold on. I got it. I'm on it. There we go. Oh, dog. Take a breath in. Out. One more inhale. And bring it on down. Halfway lift inhale. Fold exhale. Rise all the way up. Big breath in. Hands together at the top. Either press, interlace, hands pointing, whatever. Maybe you can see my hands, maybe not. I don't know. I didn't test that part of the frame. You take a breath in and fall off to one side. All right, I'm going to stay on this side because that's definitely what I need. Whenever you're ready, switch it up to the other side. And you might say, Juan, aren't you going to be unbalanced? I already am. You know, I'm just trying to unbalance the unbalance. Right? Two negatives, make a positive. We'll see. Regardless, this is what feels fantastic for me. And you're ready, bring it on up. And to heart center. Take a breath in through your nose. Out through your mouth. Inhale your arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, fold all the way down. Halfway lift. Fold. Rise all the way up. Big breath in. And start center. Take a breath in through your nose. Out through your mouth. Another breath in. And out. Beautiful. Take a wide stance. So maybe you want to shift your mat sideways like I have. Or maybe you want to shift yourself sideways. Or maybe shift the entire room sideways. You do you. It's just a nice, comfortable, wide-legged stance. Hands at your hips. Inhale, lengthen on up when you're ready. Exhale, hinge forward from your hips until you can hinge no more. Ooh, that's it. Hands come down to the floor, to the blocks. And when you're there, play around, move around, shake around. See what's going on? Ooh, this felt good for me. I'll explore that a little further. Maybe I'll go this way. No, not as much. Maybe you walk towards one side. Maybe the other. Ooh, yeah, that feels better. Let's go this way. Or maybe you go forward. I like doing this sometimes too. A really wide-legged down dog action. Really feel in the calves, at least for me. Maybe you too. Or you can also bring your hands through your legs. Seeing how that goes. Just be careful, you might find yourself tumbling forward. Or maybe take a wider stance. If you work on your splits, maybe that feels better for you. Bring it back to center. Maybe walk your feet in a little bit if you took them a little far out. We'll do a couple twists. The left hand down the ground, right arm reaching on up. And really try to have the palm of your hand facing the same side your chest is facing. So try not to do all kinds of this. Because that's not really doing anything for the twist itself. Take a breath in. Out. One more inhale. Bring it on down. Switch it up. So right hand down, left arm. Whoa. other side's tight. Reaching on over or up. Take one more inhale. And bring it on down. Take a breath in. Out. Inhale, rise on up. Bring it all in. Bring the blocks in. You might need to go off to the side for this one. We're going to do a balance pose. It's one of my favorites that I need for my hip. It's a figure four pose, so I'm going to do it off to the side here so I have a little place to kind of grab myself. So I got some foot platform there. Grabbing this little. So I'm just going to show you real quick off to the side, and then I'm going to go into what's comfortable for me. So have you ever done tree pose? It's just like tree, but the ankle crosses the thigh, and you start to sit down into it. So I'm going to grab this, maybe grab a wall, grab a couch, grab a kid, whatever. So the ankle is on top of the thigh, and then start to sit down into it. And at some point, you'll start to feel that hip stretch. I'll transition to the hands on the block. Oh, wow. And maybe you're on your chest freezer here. Oh. And for some reason, my other side's cramping up. That's fantastic. Take a breath in, out. One more inhale, and bring it on out. Inhale your arms all the way up. Heart center. Breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. We'll switch up to the other side. So I don't trust my hand on that table, so I'll just get my hand over here again. It's going to be a little weird. So again, ankle over the thigh. You start to sit down into it. If here's good, stay here. If you want to go a little further, you got the blocks there. I got a chest freezer right here. Okay, this side's a little tighter than I expected it to be. It's good to know, though. Good to know. And take a breath in, out, in, out. One more inhale, and come on out. Oh. Inhale your arms all the way up. Heart center. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. Back to your mat. Back to the center. From wherever you wandered out to. Inhale your arms all the way up. Fold all the way down. Halfway lift. And down dog. So find your way back to that down dog position. Actually, just tabletop. Drop down to the floor on your knees. And then onto your bellies. I'm going to shift over this way. One cheek to the mat. Doesn't matter which. Arms in a comfortable position. So maybe this is comfortable. Maybe over here, wide, looks comfortable for you. And that's all right. I'm taking this today. And then sometimes too, when I get down on the floor like this, my low back starts hurting. And what I found help is just a little hip wiggle right there. Just kind of helps kind of shake things out a little bit and settle things a little more. That's the word I'm going for. Maybe shake it around, jiggle it around a little bit. And switch your hip cheek to the other side. Bring your chin back to the mat. Legs together at the back. Arms down your sides. So chin to the mat. Take a breath in. Out. Inhale your top half up, so head, chest, and shoulders lift. Let the feet and thighs, those stay pressed down. You can see if the blocks are in the way, but everything's really pressing down. Only thing that's lifted is my ribs on up. Take a breath in, out. Inhale up a little higher, and bring it on down. Take a breath in, out. Inhale, lift everything up. This time, head, chest, shoulders, hips, thighs, everything off the mat. And remember those breaths. In, out. Ooh, oh, that breakfast brownie. Take a breath in, out. Inhale up a little higher, and down. Forearms down by your shoulders, pressing up to a Sphinx pose. There's a gentle little back bend here. Always welcome to take it further to seal by straightening the arms out. And walk your hands a little closer, but really also driving those shoulder blades down the spine, down the rib cage, depressing them down. So you really want that space between the ear and the shoulder. So if you want to do a little side to side action, you could. If they're up here, you can't really move things around. So yeah. If this hurts anything, anywhere, at any point, back down. The Sphinx. It's all good. But just still try to keep the same principles. Shoulder blade down, the ribs. Take one more inhale. And bring it on down. Hands by your low ribs. Take a breath in. Out. Inhale, tabletop. Hold on. Tabletop. There we go. Oh. Walk your legs through your hands onto your seats. Legs extended forward. When you sit here, move around a little bit so you're sitting on the bone. Inhale your arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, hinge forward. Just let your hands fall wherever they want to fall. And this is just where they're falling for me today. Just below my knee. That's okay. That's what I expected. But with every inhale, lengthen your spine a little further. And every exhale, sink down just a little deeper. And your next inhale, bring it on up. Come to a comfortable seat, whatever that may be. Hands at heart center. Close your eyes. Take a big breath in through your nose. Open mouth out. Thumb knuckles to forehead center. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. And on your mythical presence, we bow forward together and say, Namaste. Great job. So again, this is just me, my class today. I needed some hip and low back action. If you need anything else for next time, let me know. Comment, text me, send me one of those paper cups with a string at the end. But yeah, or if you need anything else that's within my capabilities, let me know. Otherwise, you'll enjoy the rest of your weekend. See you soon.